So Google have announced that they are abandoning the Floc API. So of course Floc was basically a new way to target ads without third-party cookies in the web browser. And basically they're getting rid of that because, well, the tests didn't go very well. No real web browsers except from Google Chrome actually wanted to adopt the technology, and privacy advocates were speaking out against it because of how kind of spooky the technology was. So of course Google have came out now with an alternative to replace Floc. It's called the Topics API. And basically, instead of putting people into cohorts, they're kind of doing a similar thing. But instead, they are generating interests, 5 different interests for the week, based on your cookies and your browsing history, basically. So basically, when it's fed this data, it will try and find 5 interests for the week. They will be stored for 3 weeks, and then they'll be deleted. Now, overall, I don't really trust Google with advertising and stuff, because they've had a lot of scandals before, but I'm not really sure how this technology will actually work, because of course that's the claim from Google, but of course there could be a lot more spooky stuff that could happen in the background. So we're not exactly sure what will happen with this, because of course maybe no other browser maker will actually jump on board with this, because it might be as unpopular as the Floc API was. And if it's that unpopular again, I think that Google might attempt a different API again, but eventually I think they will give up if this isn't successful. But of course, they'll probably just go back to third-party cookies and relapse on their promise, I guess, if this doesn't work out. So of course they want to look good with like privacy, because they're getting rid of third-party cookies. But of course this is a bit of a publicity stunt in a way, because they're still going to track you, and they're just preventing some third parties from tracking you. And of course this could be very harmful to many different ad companies. Of course that doesn't include Google, the biggest one, but right now I think. So yeah. So of course Google are trying to defend their own ad business with these moves, trying to kind of monopolize the ad industry. You can see what they're doing very clearly when you look at all of these moves to try and basically take all of the control from website makers and put them all in Google's control. So this is pretty dangerous stuff that Google are doing, basically. But we'll just have to see how this unfolds, because of course it could actually have mass acceptance, this Topics API. So we'll just have to wait and see if browser makers are happy about this, and see if the general public will actually be happy about this, and see if the privacy advocates are happy about this. So I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you enjoyed.